Hello pupils, just want to give you a quick lesson today about horses. You already know a little bit now about the jockeys and the trainers that went around on the weekend nearest to your location, and you know how to look up the results, and you know how to look up your betting app and RaceNet app. So just want to give you a quick rundown of the horses.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Now, I don't care how important sex is to you, but in this industry, to me, I find it very important. So you've got 2-year-olds. When they're males, they're colts. When they're 3, they're colts. When they're 4, they're horses. And the females, when they're 2 and 3, they're fillies. And when they're 4, they turn mare. The males, if they're gelded, that means have their testicles chopped off, they become a gelding. That means no more babies. Seal bite. No more soup for you. So that's it. You've got to pay attention to that. Pay attention to the horses that do still have their testicles. Pay attention to the colts. Pay attention to the horses. Yeah, the geldings, they run too. But just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because I'll show you something. Look at this. Right, now, if you have a look, this is just Australia, and this is now, this year, by the look of it. And I can't click on 8 more rows for some reason. I'm not going to bother, because it's all you really need to see. Well, that's not true. Okay, I am going to click on it. I actually wanted to show you something else. So, 4G. Right, this is the wrong place. Very good, Jerome. No, that's enough. C'est fini. Okay, so let's do most expensive stallions. Oh, I can't type. Expensive stallions. All right, let's go to the world. Why not? Okay, here you go. Galileo. Gee, that's a new one. I didn't actually know that because it's been kept private the whole time. Galileo is the most expensive stallion. Although the fee has been listed as private since 2008, $700,000 to stud. The most expensive American horse is Tappet, who charges $300,000 stud fee and makes nearly 12.6 a year. Look, I remember Fastnet Rock used to go around in Australia for 250 grand a year, 250 grand a fee. That was about 6-7 years ago, I think it was. So, yeah, that's a lot, $700,000. I think that's 700,000 Australian though, because that'd be about, yeah, it'd probably be about 4, whatever the conversion is to pounds. All right. Anyways, that's just to give you an idea. So let's just put this in perspective. You buy a horse, doesn't matter how much it costs you. You geld it, seal buy. That's it. He's not going to be in stud. You got a horse that still has what it needs to reproduce. That could be anything. It could turn out to be a $700,000 per stud animal. So keep your eye out for that. That is quite important. In my eyes, it's quite important. You know, I spoke to my mum. I said to her, you know, these stallions they're great. And she said, but what about the females? They also, you know, they're important too. I said, yeah, they are, but not so much for breeding. Like they are and they can be, but generally not. I've found that they're generally not. I mean, you know, I hate to use this as an example because, yeah, I don't like to do it. I'm going to do it, but I don't like to do it. So I'm going to do it anyway. Ossietra. Now, look, I don't know if anyone was impressed by anything, but I certainly wasn't. Ossietra for me was, I don't know, I loved Exceed and Excel. I loved a lot of sires still around, but it doesn't matter how good the mare is. It doesn't matter. You just have to have a good combination. If you've got a good mare and a good sire and they just don't gel well together, then you're going to get fish eggs. You're not going to get any Ossietra. You're not going to get any caviar. So, yeah, just keep an eye out for that. So the breeding industry is very important. That is one one place to start if you're going to look at the horses, because you know, obviously they're a male and female, and the most important part in my eyes are the males that go around, because they're the ones that can turn your car into a house. They can also turn your house into ash, but you know, they're the ones that can make you a lot of money. I mean, look, a lot of horses can make you a lot of money. A lot of horses can lose you a lot of money. But if they haven't been gelded yet, you could have high hopes for them. There's still a chance. And that's what it's all about. It's all about hope and having a chance. Even when you're having a bet, it's all about hope. You know, you don't know that horse is going to win. You just hope it's going to win. You think it's going to win because you want it to win. Just keep all that in mind. I promise the next lesson won't be about sex and the sexes of horses. We might go into a little bit more detail about the actual racing itself. So look out for video number 7. Haha, 7.